What's up, y'all? It is Queen Chef, author, healer, and today I am sharing with you guys what I call NOLA rice. So a lot of NOLA flavors going on here. What I did was I had me some leftover white rice. It's just regular jasmine rice seasoned with herb armor because that's what I season it with. And I had it with something else, but I'm gonna use it to make this NOLA rice. So if you're making this at home, you're gonna want to boil your rice and have it. Even if you're making it on the spot, you don't have to refrigerate it, anything crazy like that. Mine is just in here because it's leftovers. So all right, I'm gonna get right into it. So I already have my pan. I have my pan on a 5. I wanted my pan to just start getting hot, and I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in there. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said it. The seasonings I'll be using today are Herb Armor, Majestic Meats, and the Seafood Palace. So those are the seasonings I'll be using from Queen Chef Flavors. So I put a little butter in there on 5. See, that's already smoking because it's already start with is the ground turkey. So nothing is seasoned yet. I'm gonna season it in the pan because I want all my flavors to go in this rice. But I just needed a little bit because I only have a little bit of rice here. So I just took that out of the pan. I'm gonna put that in there and we're gonna brown that. We're gonna break it down, season it with our Majestic meat seasoning. So pretty generous, not too much. You don't want it too saucy. And remember, we have a lot of flavors going on here. So not a whole lot. I have our Holy Trinity plus garlic. So Holy Trinity, for those who don't know, it is onion, bell pepper, and celery. So I've already chopped them. They're chopped with my vegetable chopper that I've shown you guys on the smaller setting. So they're really finely chopped. And then I added garlic to my Holy Trinity. So all of that is in there cooking up. And so it seems like a lot for this little bit of rice and a little bit of meats we have here, but the veggies are the good parts too. So I'm gonna put those in while the meat is browning. And that was roughly 1/3 of a small red onion, 1/4 of a red bell pepper, 1/4 of a green bell pepper, and 1 stalk of celery. So I'm gonna mix that all together while the meat browns. And we're gonna add some of this herb armor to it. And so the reason, guys, that I added butter to the pan first is because I'm using ground turkey. So if you're using ground beef, you won't really need to do that, because ground beef is going to have so much of its own fat. You'll actually, if you're using ground beef, you'll really need to drain some of it off. So now that I have everything in the pan, I'm going to go ahead and turn it up a little bit to about a 7. I want everything to brown, cook well, because everything else we have won't need to cook long. So also, while these flavors are going, I'm gonna also put in our black pepper. So you'll notice I did a little bit more on the black pepper. So this is my NOLA rice. And if I had to compare this to something, imagine dirty rice and jambalaya having a baby. That's where we're going with this. So that's black pepper, cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper. Not too heavy. Now, if you know you like a milder version, go light first, and then the next time you make it, you can increase it, if it's not enough. But all of these last 3 things that I put in, these spices are spicy. And I'm not gonna go too heavy on the red pepper flakes, but the crushed red pepper, it has a kick. Show y'all how we looking. The meat still needs to brown a little bit more. I want the veggies to get a little bit more. I want the onions to be like translucent. So I'm gonna let it keep going. So that's just about done. I'm also gonna add, guys, a little bit of chili powder. Just a little, because remember, this is NOLA rice. We want to use those flavors. Another popular spice for like NOLA style seasoning, Cajun style seasoning, our herbs actually are oregano, thyme, but We already have those in Herb Armor, so that's why I didn't add them individually. Okay guys, this is how we're looking at just about done, and with the chili powder. So you can see it got a little darker. Everything looks heavily seasoned. It has a aroma. It hits your throat. Alright guys, so I'm going to open up that space. Right in the middle of there, I'm going to throw in my shrimp. In this little bowl, my shrimp are already thawed, raw shrimp. Get raw shrimp, guys. Stop cooking cooked shrimp. Get raw shrimp. A little bit of seafood palace right on the shrimp. Mix that around so they can stick on there good. Throw that right in the middle. And I have this Cajun style smoked andouille sausage. I'm going to throw that right in the middle, along with my chopped scallions. Now with my scallions, I use the lighter end, the end closer to the bulb of the scallion. That's what I use in my cooking. And then the darker end, the dark green side, closer to the end of the scallion, that's what I'll use for garnish. So we're gonna let this sausage brown, let these shrimp cook thoroughly. Remember, I'm still at about a 7. I'm cooking everything up high because I want it to get nice and brown. I want it to be nice and brown. I want the shrimp to cook brown, get a little crisp to the outer pieces of them. I want the sausages to get a little dark brown on them. And this is how we're looking before the rice. So if you're properly prepped, this is super quick. That was only maybe 10 minutes altogether, just in the cooking. Because shrimp don't take long. The sausage are already smoked. You just want to get the outside how you want them to look. And then you want your ground beef or your ground turkey to cook. And your veggies, 10 minutes is more than enough. Okay, so one more time, this is how we looking. I opened up the middle because I'm going to put some more butter. And then we're going to put our cooked rice in there. You guys saw how we were looking. I'm going to add a little bit more butter to the center. If you remember, I'm going to keep saying it, if you have ground beef, you will not need butter at all. You should not need butter. I put that butter right in the center, let it melt, and I'm going to dump this rice in there right on top. My cooked rice. So now that we got the rice in there, we're going to go down. I'm going to go down from a 7 to about a 3/4. Because remember, the rice is already cooked. I just want these flavors to all blend together. And that is pretty much done, guys. This is a super quick, super easy one. I'm gonna show you guys how we looking in a second. I just want to make sure all of my, I want no white rice left. No, I don't want to see any white from the rice. That's how we're looking, and this is pretty much done. So jot this down and save it as one of your quick recipes that you just need to maybe throw some veggies with. There's enough meat in here that you don't need any meat with this. Just throw you some like cabbage on the side or whatever veggie you like. I'm gonna have this with some cabbage, which is gonna be delicious. Some steamed cabbage, throw this on top, and you got a whole meal. Super quick, super easy, and very, very flavorful. I use leftover rice. I'm just making sure all of the rice has been able to get some of this flavor if that's going on in here. And that's pretty much it, guys. So again, what we use: Queen Chef's Seafood Palace, Queen Chef's Majestic Meats, and Queen Chef's Herb Armor. Those are the 3 seasonings we use in addition to the other spices that I've listed. The Andouille Sausage was the Hillshire Farm smoked andouille sausage. And this is our final product. Get you a vegetable or something to put with it and enjoy. When y'all make it, tag me. Wherever you make it, wherever you post it, tag me. I'm Queen Chef on all platforms. Y'all like, subscribe, share with a friend, and enjoy. Love y'all. Bye.